and welcome to another edition of This Thing Yarn. I'm Rachel Young. We have a few business items to get out of the way, and then we can get to the good stuff. This Thursday, December the 3rd at 9 p.m., I am having a free phone call that you can listen in on about overcoming emotional eating. Okay, so if you are watching this on my blog, then the sign-up form should be like right about there. It should be in blue. And if you are watching this on YouTube, hopefully I've had the magic of the internet print the website down here at the bottom so that you can go and sign up. It is going to be a very, very exciting and informative call. We're going to be talking about overcoming emotional eating, the things that trigger you to start eating, and what you can do about it, you know. And if you're one of those folks like I was, that you eat when you're happy, you eat when you're sad, you eat when you're awake, you know, that's one thing that you're going to definitely want to be a part of so that you can get control of your life back. So that's this Thursday, December the 3rd at 9 p.m. And again, you can sign up either on whatifyouwerethin.com or right there. Again, in December the 5th, this is a very special announcement. It has absolutely nothing to do with weight loss. If you are in or around the Knoxville area and are a friend of mine on Facebook, you will have seen that we are doing a breakfast that will benefit the widow of my late uncle, Raymond River Campbell, from 9 to 11. I will put all the details about that at the end of this video blog, but the admission is only $5. You get a fantastic breakfast, and like I said, all of the proceeds go to help support my aunt and my two cousins that my Uncle Raymond left behind. So if you're in the Knoxville area, I highly, highly recommend that you go. It's a very, very worthy cause, and I will definitely be there as well. So you can meet me in person too. So that's it, December 3rd and December 5th. That out of the way, let's get on to guilt. The reason I wanted to talk about guilt, with Thanksgiving being just past us and Christmas looming on the horizon, if you're anything like I was, guilt pretty much runs your life. You know, you feel guilty when you go to the gym because you could be spending time with your kids, or there's something else that you could be working on. You feel guilty when you don't go to the gym because you're not doing what you need to do in order to lose the weight, and you already feel, you know, bad about the way that your body is anyway, so you feel guilty for not going to the gym. You feel guilty when you eat something that you shouldn't because you are doing bad things to your body, but then you you feel guilty because you want to eat the things that you think you're not supposed to. And so guilt can be a very, very vicious cycle, especially if you are, you know, again, with the emotional eating, the correlation between guilt and emotional eating tie very, very closely, and that's something that we'll be talking about this Thursday night. But here's the thing about guilt. Guilt robs you of anything that you're doing at that present moment. Think about it. When you can't go to the gym because you have been spending time with your family and you feel guilty for not going and getting your workout on, that takes away from the time that you have with your family right then and there. When you are eating something that you think is not on your eating plan, it completely takes away any joy in eating the thing that's already in your mouth. You know, it's already there. You're already in the process. You're already committed, for heaven's sakes. You know, go ahead and enjoy what you're doing, knowing that the very next meal, that the very next snack, whatever, you're going to be back on track. I can't remember who it was that said it. I want to say Robert Kiyosaki from Rich Dad Poor Dad, but I can't remember. But someone once told me that the time to worry about something that you've done, you know, for gamblers, the time to worry about the roulette wheel is not once the ball is going around the wheel. It's beforehand when you've placed your bet. You know, so the time for you to worry about something or to feel guilty about something that you've done is before you commit the act. You know, not once you're already doing it. For example, I remember one time we went out for Chinese food, and I was trying so desperately to lose the last few pounds, and I had I mean, just sugary sweet General Tso's chicken, which is one of my absolute favorites. I had white rice. I had 2 egg rolls. What else? The sweet and sour chicken. There were like some fried meatballs. I mean, it was just all kinds of stuff, right? Followed up with the obligatory free dessert. You know, you guys know how I love dessert. And I sat there and I told my husband, I was like, I feel so guilty for what I've already eaten. I can't eat anymore. And not that I'm full, I just can't eat anymore because I feel so bad. And he said, what good is feeling guilty doing you right now? And he was right. It completely robbed any joy that I had from the food that I was eating. And one plate of food did not put 80 pounds of fat on my body. One plate of food like that every single meal for several years did, but that one plate of food did not. And as long as I corrected myself and got back on track, that's what really mattered. So the thing that I want you to take away from this is that in order to get down to your goal weight or to get to the measurement that you want to be, or even to just maintain where you are, you can't allow guilt to dictate what you do or don't do with your life. You know, this is you. You've only got one of you, so you've got to make the most of it. So take the time, when the next time that you feel guilty, stop and say, what about feeling guilty right now does me any good? And what can I do as soon as whatever it is right now is over to prevent that from happening again? You know, just take the time to think about it and really analyze what it is that's making you feel guilty and see what you can do to change it. That is the surefire way to get the weight off and keep it off, you know? So if you want to learn more about guilt, about emotional eating, definitely join me this Thursday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Again, the information will be sent to you as soon as you RSVP, and I will talk to you again next week. Thanks for listening, guys. I look forward to hearing from you soon.